Hi, my name is Christensen, and I'm the project manager for the HIV and Aging Research Project in Palm Springs. And I've been living with HIV for 39 years.
And my name is Jeff Taylor, and I'm the director of the HIV and Aging Research Project at Palm Springs. And I've been living with HIV for over 38 years. And today we're here to talk about aging with HIV.
So Jeff and Chris, tell us about yourself. Are you a person living with HIV? Do you work? Are you guys volunteering, or are you retired?
So I'll go first. So my name's Jeff Taylor, and I've been living with HIV for about 38 years now. Back then there wasn't a test, but I knew that I was living with the virus because of the people I'd been with, and didn't get tested until 1989. But now I'm both retired and disabled. I've been living on disability for 25 years. When I got really sick 25 years ago and had to quit working. And so now I'm a full-time volunteer, and Heart PS is a full-time job I don't get paid for.
Okay.
And I've been living with HIV for almost 39 years. I was part of a vaccine study that had my blood on file, and when the test came along in '85, they went back and tested and found that it seroconverted in May of '81. So I was around for the first trials of drugs that came along, trying to see what they could do to stem the virus growth, and had gone through the whole cycle of different drugs and then different reactions to that. So I was working full time and left the job to take care of myself and look at my illness as my job now, my responsibility to take care of myself. And so that's been 39 years. And I now volunteer, and I hit retirement age. And so I've been able to use this time now just to work in the community. And from my volunteer work, actually, the job offer came through from HARP to have a job position on one of the studies that they were conducting.
So Chris, what kind of impact has HIV had on your life, and how do you deal with it?
Well, it had a big impact initially because when I found out that I was positive, I had just gotten married and was planning a family, and we'd stopped using protection just so that we could move forward in having a family. So that was quite a shock and something to get used to. And I was ambitious, and trying to develop my own career. And then when I looked at that, it kind of drove me to try and get the next promotion. I started becoming too focused on that and started making myself sick, actually. So when I stopped working in '92, I had viral meningitis, and it affected my brain and my cognitive ability. So from that time, I've been looking to kind of build myself back up to where I thought I would be. So the impact it had on me that way is that it reminded me that I need to keep working and developing myself, that I became very aware of time because every 4 or 5 hours I had to take medication. Then it got to every 8 hours, now every 12 hours, and some people are even on a injectable medication that is coming along that will be once a month. So I've been able to feel the impact of taking care of my medication or directly dealing with HIV in a different way. And with the less focus on that part of it, it seems like I'm able to focus on other areas that help me be a larger part of my community.
What is a message you would like to give to people living with HIV, or to someone who just found out that they had HIV?
Now, the first thing I say is to learn as much as you can about HIV. There's some really good videos and examples of what the virus does and how it replicates, and then what the medication does to interrupt the replication process and how it actually affects it on the genetic level now. So it's really important to get that information for yourself so you know what it's doing to your body, that when you are taking your medication, you can discern what those differences might be, if it's just you're not feeling good that day yourself, or if it's actually a reaction to the medication. And and then the other thing I would tell people is not to discount the value you would get from giving back to your community. It seems like you might have to be protecting yourself and doing everything you can for your own health, but there's such a great benefit from reaching beyond yourself and looking out and even giving your experience or support to other people that might be going through the same thing.
If you were to describe living with HIV in one word, what would it be?
It would be perseverance, and because that concept carries throughout your whole life about your medication, about your nutrition, about your social life, you have to really keep on it and keep with it. So perseverance.